Hey everybody, G. Riley Mills here from Pinnacle Performance Company. This is a very difficult, very challenging, and uncertain time right now. We're still working with a lot of you in our virtual classrooms, but we certainly miss the face-to-face trainings and are hoping that we can get back in the classroom with you very shortly. In the meantime, we wanted to stay connected with you, and we also wanted to push out some free content that you can utilize while you are quarantined, while you are working from home, to continue to develop your skills and develop your teams. So feel free to share these videos. We're going to do these weekly, so I hope you find them helpful, and we look forward to seeing you all in an in-person workshop very soon. So with that, let's get started. Hey everybody, here is your Pinnacle pointer for the week. Communicating effectively in a virtual environment. We're doing a lot of communication from our home office or virtually. So I want to lay out 5 very simple tips when it comes to using a webcam that you want your team to understand to make these meetings go flawlessly. Tip number 1, watch your background. Remember, we can see what's behind you and it could be distracting. So if you have an odd piece of art or that Farrah Fawcett poster that you still have up from college because you refuse to take it down, that's great, but maybe for the web meeting with your CEO, you want to take down that poster because what's behind you could be distracting. That's point number 1. Point number 2, proper lighting. Make sure we can see you clearly and adjust the lighting if needed. We don't want it to look like you are broadcasting from a cave. Point number 3, frame yourself up properly. Make sure there's enough room on either side so that we can see you. You're not too far away and you're not too close up. Next point, keep the camera at eye level so you're not looking down from the mountain or looking up from the bottom of a well. And most importantly, look into the camera when you're speaking. Don't look at the participants. Don't look at yourself on screen. If you're looking straight into the camera, it's going to look like you are talking to us on the other end. And finally, the last point, maybe the most important point when you are communicating virtually, limit your noise. Make sure it's quiet in the room where you are doing the meeting. Close the door, put a sign on the door if you need to saying, "Don't bother me for the next hour." Use the mute button whenever possible. And just be aware that we can hear every little fumble with the paper clip or your spouse making a smoothie outside your home office. We can hear those things and it's very distracting. So use the mute button, limit your noise. Those are your tips on how to communicate in an effective virtual environment. All right, have a great week. We'll see you soon.